Hey YouTube, it's Sandra. I'm back again with another YouTube video. If you haven't already, please subscribe to the channel, to Black Knight Studios if you haven't. And if you want to follow my comic book journey, please subscribe for my next short for web that'll be released in 2026 called Grimm. And right now we're sitting in my car. Decided to change up the scenery a little bit. I just think the car will be a good place to film. You know, I feel like no one will really bother me here. Let me see if I can lock the car doors here. Yeah, see? No one's going to bother me here. And I feel like I'm at peace. I love my car. It's like my sanctuary, my little sanctuary where I can just go wherever I please. It's like my little house on wheels. Although I still like having a traditional house. And I, eventually want to own one later down the road. You know how housing prices are right now. But I will eventually own, hopefully. But we'll see how that goes. Right now I'm just focused on the day-to-day, going to my job, just focusing on the day-to-day. That's something in my throat. Just like working out, keeping myself in shape and still working on my passion projects on the side or working on my next I am okay. Yeah, I got these weird ass allergies that I get all the time. It's just annoying as hell, man. Like getting these allergies. It's not fun. They've been lingering. It's already almost end of September. It's September 18th as of this filming of 2025. And I am just, these allergies, man, just no, bro. Yeah, it's just been lingering, and it's probably going to last until October. The seasons have been kind of like extending. I don't mind the warm weather. I hate the cold. So this is pretty good, but unfortunately my allergies are paying for it, and my pills. Oh, I have them right here. Unfortunately, these guys are, I don't know, not working on me. Anyway, this is not medical advice. This is not any medical advice or anything. It's not working on me because my body has become immune to it, unfortunately. So the effects have been wearing off. I'll be switching over to something new, hopefully, eventually. But anyways, enough about the ramble of the week. So let's get down to business for what I accomplished this week. So essentially, I finished one of the character designs. If you could go to my YouTube shorts and view that, you can view the little character, one of the Francises. So his name is, Francis is one of the Grim Reapers. He'll be in this fancy suit. He'll be wearing like this beige white ass suit. He'll be like, be a little bougie, very fancy, very formal, contrast with the goons who wear like a dark, like a deep dark green color. And one of the comments, I can't remember, one of the guys commented on my shorts, he called them Billbirds. So I'm going to name him Goon and Billbird. So they're going to have names actually. So there's going to be two of them. And they will be, Francis's henchmen, basically. A little inspired by Ghost. I was trying to go for like a Victorian-esque style, military style. I don't know, it just came to me. Just figured, you should have henchmen. And I think that was a good way to get the character designs started. And I remember watching Ghost, I think this is when Tobias Forge had, from 2016, I think he had a, the ghouls are dressed up in like the fancy outfits. I remember them bringing like a V shape that was like the, I don't know, the suits. I gotta learn my fashion though, but I as I'm gonna design characters or anything like that, I will have to learn fashion. So, but they wear like the V coat, like the traditional Victorian gentleman. I've been kind of obsessed with that aesthetic. So I don't know what it is about it, but I think that is pretty cool and fun. I don't know. What else do I have for the week? I mean, I'm going to try and hunker down and get some writing in because I got to write the story. But I got, I told myself I'm not going to design anything, not going to draw anything. I can't resist. I cannot resist, I don't know, drawing is, just something that is something I always do, it's one of those things where I cannot get enough of it. So, yeah, I feel like drawing is, I do feel like I work better with a writer anyways, like the story's written there already, and I could just go storyboard it, design characters, draw everything, but now that I'm writing a story, but there is this one story that I want to write. I mean, I think I've talked about it here and there, or I've mentioned it, but it was called Stranger's Sword, or it's called Tom's Epic Adventure. I've talked about it. It's one of my passion projects that I want to eventually write, and it would be, I don't know when I would write it though, but I mean, I've wrote like on and off throughout the past decade or so. I've been thinking about it since I was 12, you know, a kid with lightning powers must gather with all the elements. I know, inspired by Avatar. Well, it was actually inspired by Shaolin Showdown, so that was it. Yeah, so I want to really, really like do that. I want to do that. It would be cool if it was adapted into an anime series. Like, that was like my childhood dream, really, you know, and living someplace warm, like. My childhood dream was to write and draw a manga that I will be able to, that'll be adapted into an anime. Like, it'd be really cool. Yeah, but I don't know. That would be pretty dope, though. I would love to learn animation. Well, I mean, I did learn animation, but I don't know. That's for another day. I don't know. I still can't talk about it, but yeah. I will be able to. But anyways, as far as the project goes, that's where I'm at with Grimm. My new latest project, Spirits of the West, is still out on there. You could also read Attack of the Sludge Monster. You could also, you know, follow other, you know, weird shorts that I did on Webtoons. I think I have 2 more published, like Knocked Out and a page 1 long. So that's going to be that one right there. And I will be able to draw some, you know, make something new and everything. So, yeah. So guys, I will see you all next week. Ciao.